There is a guy that I knew, a very good fashion designer, grabs a suit, native wear, all kind of wear you can think of. The mistake he made is set up his business in an unpleasant environment that totally unfit for his knowledge, totally unfit for his skill. Welcome to Velvet's channel. If you haven't subscribed to that now, today we'll be talking about a very important topic that would have saved a lot of people from the business damages, from business failure, if they've actually aware, if they've known, if they've got any knowledge. So pay attention. The word of business environment. The word environment is derived from the French word environ, which means surroundings. The business environment means the total of individuals, institutions, and forces that are outside the control over the business enterprise, which might affect its performance. In this video, you're knowing the importance of having to do an environment research before you start a business in a particular location. What is the importance of doing an environment research? I share with you a short story. Very good fashion designer who is actually so good, however, set up his business in an environment that is not fit for his skill, that is not fit for his knowledge. That leads to a lot of the failures. That's something you need to understand when it comes to your business environment. Do a market survey. Most people do not do this because probably they lack the knowledge, they don't know how important it is. Some people actually knows that it's important to do a market survey. However, due to one thing or the other, that probably they overlook it. You see, it doesn't matter. It matters greatly. It's determined whether your business will succeed or your business will fail. The number one reason why it's important as a business owner for you to do environment research. When you do environment research, it gives you room to prepare for anything that might happen in the future, which might affect your business. So you were prepared to overcome. Know this, know the word. Your kind of business determines the which environment you can set it up here. Proper understanding of your business environment shall bring many benefits, while little understanding about it shall give you any penalty. What are the things you need to know when you're doing environment survey? Like I said earlier, business varies. The business determines the kind of environment or location you can set it up here. The number one thing you need to look out for in a business environment: investors. Do your business need investment before it can function well? You need to look into that. Almost every business needs investment. The higher you can set up your business, the higher the profit, the higher the benefit, the higher it shoots out, the higher people see. People get attracted to something that is big. That's the truth. The people want to buy from the firm that is big. The people want to buy from somewhere that a lot of people are rushing into. Do you get that? However, you can start from somewhere. The little you have, you can use it to start something. If your business is something you can use the available equipment to start, go ahead. It's not until you get invested. I mean, not all business needs big investment before they can function. You can use your available resources, your available equipment to start it. And from there, you grow more. That is when you know what you're doing, you've planned and you've done what it is. You know how to sell and all that, everything that it takes. Number two is audience, customers. For many businesses has failed. Many people has gone down the drain because they don't know how important this is. Many people just want to sell. Many people just want to start a business. It doesn't work that way. If you want to start a business, you have to prepare. I want to be selling shoes. I want to be making shoes. Now, if I start a business, you have the mental numbers. You have done a calculation of people that will buy from you. That is, if I start a shoe making business today, what is the probability that the 10 people will buy from me within a week? How sure am I that 20 people will buy from me in a month? The people do not actually look into these things. The people just want to sell. It doesn't work that way. Someone messaged me on WhatsApp for a business consultation. You wanted to start a business, just selling clothing. I asked him the certain question. What are the things you have in mind? Do you have some specific people that will buy from you? Do you have some specific people you've informed? You know what? Now you want to be very careful. Before you launch on your product into the market, you have to do a market survey on that product. If it is something your audience are ready to buy, will this product be accepted in the market? Will people be eager to buy? Do I have what it takes to sell to them? And I asked him, Where is the location? Where do you want to sell from? Fine, you can sell online. Sure, you can deliver your goods. I was so glad that it came for the consultation, because if you're actually starting a business without asking question, the number one, it doesn't have an audience. The number two, it doesn't have what it takes to sell. Number three is environment. It's not fit for its kind of business. Fine, it's something you can sell from home, the post online and stuff. However, your environment goes a long way in determining that. The number three is competitors. Now, this is very important. So many businesses has gone down the drain because there is nothing like the research about their competitors. You have to identify your competitors. How do they put their products into the market? How do they advertise? How do they market? Who are their buyers? Who are their audience? You have to understand that what are the tactics? What strategies are they using? What is their 6 point? What is their key point? What are their offers? You have to understand that. This helps you to prepare yourself to have the mental understanding of your business, your environment, your audience, and the best way to present your product to your audience. Knowing your competitor strategies and tactics helps you to do more, to research more, to go beyond their level, to do more than what they're doing, so that you do what, so that you can sell more than just selling. Are you getting it? If you understand the competitor A is using ABC tactics, what offer can I give my clients or my prospects that is more higher than that competitor A? Do you get it? You see, the people do not care. People care about the benefit they can get from your product. People do not care about anything else. If the offer Mr. A is greater than the offer Mr. B, people will go for offer Mr. A. Do you get it? People cares more about what it is they can get than anything else. What benefit will I derive from buying your product? That's what people cares about, nothing else. Let me give you an example. If you want to start a business, the people that sells bread and stuff, they already have suppliers, right? Now, what can you do as a novice? Before you start baking in large quantity, meet up with people that sells bread in your environment. Then have a discussion with them. Hi, I'm so. I'm starting a bakery business. I want to be supplying you bread. Number two is, which is the most important, give them an offer. A benefit that can compel them to accept you as a supplier. Use the reduction in price as a benefit, as an offer. If you're selling the bread of 150, you can supply yours as 130. As a novice, as a starter, and the 20 naira difference goes a long way when it comes to business. According to what I said earlier, when you see what you're producing is good, so there's also another offer, that is the reduction in price. It's a change in government policies. You have to prepare your business for that. Governments make changes in policies. New government comes, the 4 years gone, another one comes in. This affects the model of business operation. When there is a recession, the certain product sells more than others. During recession, desperate product sells more than others. For example, an average man will prefer to purchase food item than clothes. Do you understand? Because he has to feed his stomach. In a country where the majority find it difficult to afford 3 square meals in a day, it's more difficult for products that are not desperate to sell. There are a lot of ways you can make your product to look desperate. If you understand 6 tactics, people will beg you to collect their money. That's because you understand what it takes to sell. What we're doing, a business environment survey is such a firm. It sets a firm and what tell units. When you do not see the result of what it is, you pictured, you get frustrated, you get stressed, you think a lot, the business is not going well, you're not selling. It results into frustration. It leads to something else, and from there your eggs begin to deteriorate. What are the things you need to look out for before setting up your business in an environment or location? Number one, you have to do an audience survey. Let me give you an example. You want to set up a business of wears and shoes. If you set it up in an urban area or village, will you sell? You need to do a survey if your business, your product will be needed in that particular environment. If it is not needed, do not bother setting it up because it won't sell. And also, you have to understand if the people that are there will be able to afford your product. If you set it up, whereas the people that live in that environment won't be able to afford the product, you will sell. Let's do an estimation of these 2 products. Someone that sells electronics and someone that sells wares. Both set up their business in a school environment and an institution. Which of them will sell more? Is it the person selling electronics Only persons selling wares, probably shoes, wigs, clothes, and so on. Which of them will sell more? Again, you have to look into your competitors, the environment where your product is needed. Now there are some other persons that are already selling there. What are their tactics? What are their strategies? You have to look into what it is that your competitors are not doing that will give you higher benefits. You have to be very careful because not all environments are safe. There's some environment where you set up a business. It might be blown up anytime. Robots there and there. You have to do a survey if the environment is safe for your business. Apart from those that I've mentioned, almost every business can be publicized online. Understand where your audience is. Understand what it takes to compel them. Before I go, check my other videos. I made videos on what you need to start selling. And another which is on storytelling, the greatest tool for image 6. Check it right there. And please, if you haven't subscribed, do that now. And please like this video. Thank you so much.